Hi guys, I'm Yuri Dimitrov and I'm the CEO and director of a family office and I personally have experience of more than 20 years, work with high net investors, entrepreneurs and successful business people, CEOs of large groups in the UK and Europe and Middle East as well. So normally we focus lots of our attention on legal structuring, private finance, private taxes, private investments for the high net investors. And in this video, I would like to share some thoughts about the situation if investor would like to relocate to UK and what it was before, how the wealth could be relocated early, and how is it possible now. Of course, there are lots of videos online, and you check, you do your own research. But here are some of the main points. So basically, if you're familiar, before UK had amazing and very interesting two programs such as Investors Visa and Entrepreneurial Visa. On Investors Visa, we high net entrepreneurs, high net investors from around the globe, from US, from Canada, from Germany, from Brazil. They could invest into UK. They could invest into UK financial markets. They could buy UK government bonds, government corporate bonds as well, and shares of the UK companies. And based on that, they could successfully apply for the residence on investors visa. They should invest minimum 1 million, and later on it was changed to 2 million. And after that, as soon as they invested, they could relocate together with their own families. And after 5 years' time, the families they could apply for permanent residence in the UK and British passport. Also, there was another program where you could invest less amount, such as 200,000 entrepreneurial visa. But in this case, you are hands-on investor. You have to not only invest into financial markets, but you should invest into UK business, small and medium-sized business. You set up your UK company, you create two job places, and you should be operational director. You should be actively involved daily in your business. If in case of investors visa, it was hands-off and passive investor, where you can just buy financial instruments from the UK market. Entrepreneurial visa considered a situation where you was just active hands-on investor. So those programs, unfortunately, were closed, and the government changed the policy. And what the government actually decided that the old, let's say, old-fashioned wealth is not more welcome, not more required to the UK. So the guys from real estate or from manufacture or from fashion or media or advertisement or science. Let's say the old-fashioned traditional wealth is not welcome, or generational wealth coming from wealthy families. The government decided that not those are passive investors. We are not motivated to bring them. The UK would like to focus on tech, the high tech investors, on fintech investors, on venture investors, on startups, on information projects investors. So to build the new digital economy and to become the center in Europe of fintech, high tech, and all technology, technological projects. So now, what kind of investors can consider and to move to UK? Obviously, if you're from those sectors, you come from fintech, high-tech sectors, innovative sectors, then you have a big chances to get special visas in UK, and you can relocate together with your family, and you can apply to British permanent residence and British passport and citizenship. So what kind of routes there are? So mainly there are two routes. First of them is Innovators visa. There are lots of YouTube videos. You check the criteria, the conditions. But the main point that if you apply for innovative visa, you need to show that you're genuinely from this sector, that you have skills, knowledge, and you can deliver this project, innovative project. B, you have innovative project itself, which is innovative, scalable, viable, and you can bring it to the next level. So, and in this case, for innovative visa, you would need, before applying for visa, you will need to get endorsement of special body. There are a couple of organizations nominated by UK government, and you need to get, let's say, license and endorsement and pre-approval from endorsement body that your project is innovative, So firstly, you have to do your homework. You need to apply to those organizations. You need to get approval from those organizations, endorsement, and based on your endorsement, after that you can apply to your visa in your country. It should be out of country application in many cases, and sometimes it's possible in country, but you have to check it with us or with immigration lawyers. But as soon as you receive approval from endorsement body, then you can apply for your Innovators visa outside of UK. You can apply yourself, plus you can join your direct family members, which is your spouse, and children under 18 years old. So after that, when your visa will be granted, Innovators visa, you can move to UK, and you have to start and push your project. You would need to have ongoing contacts with endorsement body. You need to, they can track your project. You have to meet with them from time to time. You have to report. They can monitor your project, and you need to invest in your project and move it to the next level. And by the end of year three, when your visa will come to expiry, you have to submit your documents to the Home Office and demonstrate that you invested in your project, that you delivered your innovative project, that you stick to your business plan, that you were in contact with endorsement body, so that you properly pushed and progressed on your Innovators visa project. This is very important. So it's expected that you are genuinely from this sector and you really pursue innovative project in the UK. This is Innovators visa route. Another route, which is it's also quite technical, very popular. Before it was simply called work permit. Now it's called skilled workers visa. Skilled workers visa. So this is the case where you're going to be the employee. So that's you have UK company, UK company ready to invite you, ready to employ you, and when you apply for the skilled workers visa, there are certain stages what you need to meet, and again you'll find lots of information online. But the key points that if you apply for skilled worker visa, the company that invites you. Firstly, the company must have sponsors license. So the company must be registered with immigration authorities, and the company needs to report about all employees the company employed from abroad. So first you must find the company which already have this sponsors license with Home Office. Sometimes it's possible that you set up a business in UK, you set up a company, you register a company, but then this company must apply for sponsors license. And if the sponsors license will be agreed, after that, the company can issue you a certificate of sponsorship, and based on this certificate of sponsorship, you apply for your skilled workers visa in your country. Out of country application in some cases can be switched in the UK, but in majority of cases you have to apply out of country based of invitation. It's called certificate of sponsorship provided by your employer. So please remember, when you apply for skilled workers visa, you need to demonstrate that you have skills, knowledge, and you are a genuine applicant. So that's the position is not created in order to bring you for the sake of visa, but the company really demands you, the company really needs you, and this is why you make the application. So you need to be genuine applicant. It's it needs to be salary on certain level. It should be not less than 26,000 per year. 26,000 per year. It's second. It should be certain position which is listed and in the improved by Home Office list of job positions. So it should qualify the job position. It cannot work on low skilled work position, such maybe like secretary or let's say technical assistant or project assistant. It should be skilled workers visa and skilled work position that's the company invites you. So there are two main routes at the moment, which is Innovators visa and skilled workers visa. There are certain variations of skilled workers visa, such as workers expansion position, or it might be global talents, or it might be the intercompany transfers. So there are some variations, but we're not going to complicate now in this video, and we'll do a separate video for this. And in the end, of course, when you move to UK, if you're a wealthy person, it's important, always important to do tax planning on your relocation, because the taxes are quite complex in the UK. So if you have any inquiries, if you have any questions, please feel free, contact us, and we'll be more than happy to advise you and guide you through all the technical details and complications of this process. Thank you very much.